The baptism in the Holy Spirit sounds like a very sort of dramatic, once for all moment, but actually baptism is just the Greek word for drenching, or for dipping or plunging or immersing. And so the baptism in the Holy Spirit is an encounter that people have with the person of the Holy Spirit in which we are immersed, drenched. You may even sometimes in Greek they'd use the word baptizo to mean pickled. So it's like you get plunged into the person of God, marinated, drenched in Him, and you come up and out of it a completely different kind of person. And what that describes in practice is a profound encounter, an encounter that we are very aware we have had, a deeply meaningful and transformative experience. Some Christians believe that all of that happens at your conversion. Some Christians believe that all of that happens after your conversion. I would be inclined to say, I don't think it's a technical term for either one of those things. And I think it can happen more than once, can happen many times. And it's the sort of experience we should pursue on a regular basis, saying, Lord, I want to be drenched in the person of God. I want to be immersed in you. I want to be more like you. But it refers to a profoundly experiential, an experience-based kind of encounter with God in which you go into the person of God Himself, really, and come out of it feeling and looking like a very different person. And that has all sorts of fruit when you look through the book of Acts. You see sometimes it expresses itself in speech with prophecy or languages, which we'll look at in one of these other videos. Sometimes in evangelism and power and boldness to witness, sometimes in physical manifestation, sometimes in the prayer, almost always with joy. People come out of their experience of God full of joy. They go on their way rejoicing. And there's actually many others as well we could consider. So it's an experiential encounter with the person of the Holy Spirit that results in all kinds of good results in the life of the believer, some of which we'll look at in some of these other videos. That's what we mean when we talk about baptism in the Holy Spirit, a plunging and immersing into God, which produces profound change and a joyful experiential encounter, as well as various other forms of expression that come out in what we say and how we live.